I recall our urgent responsibility in locating Ryan before anyone else can exploit or harm our son.
Our son.
Where's my son?
Where is my son?
Okay, so we're going to be picking back up. Quick recap of where we left off. Our heroes, you, Kaitlyn the Druid, Homelander the Paladin, Igawa the Rogue, and Harry the Wizard have traveled to the Radiant Citadel and have encountered a gnome chasing a kobold and learned that the kobold stole from the gnome shop Taimo noodles, which happened to be where you guys were eating, coincidentally. And both of them have been having a lot of bad stuff happen to them. So they've both offered you, your party, I should say, a prize of unlimited food at their stalls should you solve who is responsible for all these stuff that is going on. That's where we left off. So I'm going to put the ball first in your court, Kaitlyn. So,
okay, so what I'm gonna do is talk to the vendors nearby and see what they have to say and see what they've seen today.
Okay. So your party is going to go from vendor to vendor and start questioning them. We're going to have you make a charisma check.
Okay.
To see how successfully that goes.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So you rolled a 12 with your +2 modifier gets a 14. You kind of get the same response from the different vendors in which they respond to you. Market business isn't for outsiders. We keep our issues to ourselves. The shop owners seem to not want to speak beyond that, nor about the Taimo Zangun rivalry.
Can I bribe them with something?
You could try.
Give me answers.
I mean, you could try. You could try. You're saying give me answers? You can try to intimidate them. I think Homelander would be the.
Yeah.
All right, let's have Homelander try to intimidate. Okay. All right, so we're also going to go ahead and roll for Homelander. I rolled a 9. Not great.
Wow.
Not great.
Wow, Homelander.
Very well, I say calmly but firmly, surveying the vendors before us. I approach the largest and most imposing of the group, one who seems to know more than he lets on. Listen here, friend, I say, my voice projecting confidence and authority. You're aware of the mission we're on, yes? It's nothing personal, but I need your help. Share what you know about this salted legacy, and there'll be no repercussions. Refuse, however, and I fear you'll find out the consequences of being uncooperative. I extend my hand towards him, my gold eagle-inspired gauntlet glinting menacingly under the torchlight. Remember that we're trying to serve the greater good here. Time is of essence, so please, let's not play games.
Share what you know about the salted legacy and there'll be no repercussions. He just straight up names the fucking quest at the fucking book. Oh my god. This is pretty good. But anyways, yeah, it was a low roll, so the vendor doesn't give you any additional information.
Okay.
But they do throw you a bone and they say that there is something that goes on called the market games, which take place inside of the 3 large golden tents located in the event grounds at the center of the Dinseen Night Market. Vendors there sponsor events to advertise their wares and attract visitors to the market. The current sponsor of each tent decides how its interior is arranged, so on and so forth. But participating in the games is a way to get some notoriety among the vendors, he tells you. He also lets you know that he's hosting the hide and seek challenge. His boss, anyways, Madam Culp, is hosting it. So feel free to take part in that before he waddles off.
Indeed. Asagi chimes in, giving a small bow to the shopkeeper after our intimidator, Homelander, bullies them into compliance. I am all for gaining the vendors' trust, but wouldn't secretly helping these merchants out in other ways while participating show initiative? Perhaps even a dance to entertain them would increase goodwill. Her eyes sparkle as she suggests the idea, imagining it will be mutually beneficial for the vendors and the party. Surely, a bit of entertainment in exchange for helpful exchange of information on the clues we seek would be a fair trade. To douse Homelander's wrathful flames, Asagi speaks to Art, speaking quickly and firmly, Master. Perhaps I negotiate honor and gracefully, pleading our need while charming them with a subtle striptease.
Striptease? What the fuck? What?
We gotta do it.
No. We can't do that, because then I'm not gonna. No. Wait. Why is she so eager? You've got the in. You don't need to do anything else, Igawa. You've got the in. You're good. You don't need to. She just pleading our need while charming them with a subtle. You're good though, yo. I love how poetically she says it though. To douse Homelander's wrathful flames, Asagi speaks to Art. It's like,
I like it.
Chill out, relax. Okay, so maybe there'll be use for that later, but I think you guys already have your in, so let's just keep that in our back pocket. I don't know. Why is she suddenly so eager to do that? Oh boy. That's what you get when you include a character from this genre of... we don't need to say. People can Google that on their own, what she's from. But good, keeping things interesting, so I like it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the market games, participating in the games. So there's a number of different games that you guys can do. There is the Arun Family Pepper Challenge, a test of endurance hosted by the Spicy Brothers.
Yeah.
The Spicy Brothers.
Like the Pickle Sisters.
Wait. The Pickle Sisters. Yeah, here they are. That's the Spicy Brothers. That's
so
them. They look like they're the Spicy Brothers, too.
They are.
I'll have to make sure I put a picture of them up on the screen for our people who are watching in. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. Arun Family Pepper Challenge, a test of endurance hosted by the Spicy Brothers. The Battle Prawn Challenge, a cooking competition hosted by Sid Squid of the Trusty Leak. These names, dude. And a hide and seek challenge. You've heard about this one. A game hosted by Madame Called Silk. So, should I give all three of those to each you guys and you guys pick the one you want and we do it like democracy vote?
No, I think we should just do the hide and seek challenge because we have Igawa and she's sneaky.
Yeah. I mean,
and
she's...
Homelander seems like he's down to seek people.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Agawa's not really looking at blending in right now. She just literally offered to take her clothes off out of nowhere. Yeah. Something must have been in that ramen, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Tyenmo about that one. So you're voting the hide and seek challenge?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and propose that to the other players then.
Hi! Hide and seek! Igawa begins to think aloud. It suits me fine. It'll be an interesting diversion from our usual missions. Let's see how the others fare in a test of wit and agility. She glances at Harry with a hint of curiosity, considering how he might approach the game, being the young wizard that he is. Kuro nods in agreement, and Oboro smirks slightly, likely anticipating another spar, her preferences lining perfectly with the proposed competition. Once the decision is clear, she smiles thinly out of the corner of her mouth and attempts to slip away discreetly. She offers to scout the playground first and prepare for the coming challenge, revealing her experienced poise as a kunoichi. Jake starts to follow, intent on assisting.
Hi,
Which
that's
is
cute.
yes.
Yeah, you've been doing your Japanese. Why does she keep looking at Harry?
Who's Koro?
I don't know who Koro and Oboro are. Kunoichi. JC starts to follow? Who the fuck is JC?
Are these people from her, like,
Yeah.
lore?
All right, well,
So funny.
we'll fix that. Let's fix that.
I nod in agreement with Kaitlyn. Hide and seek challenge sounds like a good idea, I chime in, my green eyes glinting with excitement. It might be more of a skill-based challenge rather than just endurance or cooking, and it can showcase our opponent's abilities more clearly.
Green eyes. Does he have green eyes?
He's supposed to have green eyes, yes.
Okay.
In the movies, he doesn't because the contacts was irritating his eyes, so they just kept with his normal blue
So
eyes.
Danny Radcliffe doesn't have green eyes?
No. But Harry Potter in the actual book is supposed to have green eyes.
Okay, well, our Harry has green eyes.
Yes.
We have the correct Harry Potter in our D&D campaign. For the most part, at least Igawa and Harry are in on the hide and seek challenge, so let's see what that entails. Tell you what, I was looking forward to those Spice Brothers, though.
As much as I despise giving in to such childish activities, I mutter, annoyance clear in my voice. I suppose seeking out hidden treasure is better than parading around with bell peppers or preparing prawns. It seems that my authority is in question again, as I was not allowed to decide, but I stow the resentment deep inside. Very well, we will participate. I finally agree.
Preparing prawns. It seems that my authority is in question again. What? He's so intimidated. That would be fun. All right, hide and seek challenge. Oh, cool. We got a little map. Super cool. I'm reading like through the games,
Yeah.
and just one of the things says bean preparation. That's not for us, but it's pretty funny. Anyways, hide and seek challenge is what we're going to be doing. The hide and seek challenge is sponsored by Madame Culp, who creates luxurious fashions from silk spun by Tut Krog caterpillars. Toot Krog?
I don't know.
Tut Krog caterpillars. Her event takes place in the Eastern Event Tent. This challenge doesn't have an audience. So, you guys enter the tent, and seated in the middle of this sizable empty tent is a wizened gnome at work amid tangles of colorful yarn. Several fuzzy, kitten-sized blue caterpillars drowse on her, nestled in her clothing and her hair. The gnome peers up and says, "Welcome! I am Madame Culp. Are you here to play hide and seek with my gentle friends?"
So cute.
Yeah, that's pretty cute. All right. So let me explain the challenge to you guys, assuming that this is still what you want to do. Yeah. Okay, good. Madame Culp opens up a trap door, and she points down there. And she says, "You guys have 1 minute to go and collect 4 caterpillars and bring them back to me safely. It's paramount that you don't hurt the caterpillars or you'll fail the mission." Okay? You can use magic, and any number of you can participate.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Can you pull up my sheet?
Yes. Hold on. New to you is going to be using grid-based areas.
Yes.
And we can represent ourselves on this little map. I can pull up another document, and I could just have your little pawns move around on it. For the sake of moving around this area, what you're going to describe to me is I'm going to tell you, okay, you guys are going to descend the ladder. She's going to say ready, set, go. And you guys are going to be in room H1, where this little ladder is. Every turn in Dungeons & Dragons is 6 seconds. Now, what does that mean for this is that you have a minute, so you have 10 turns. You have 10 turns to catch all 4 caterpillars. Yeah.
Per person?
That's your whole team.
Oh,
whole team's turn.
Okay.
Your whole team takes 1 turn, and that's 6
10.
seconds.
Gotcha. And do that 10 times.
So you got 10 turns
Gotcha.
to find every caterpillar hidden in this little area. Now, other factors that may come into play would be if a room is dark, you'll have more difficulty seeing or finding things. So if you're doing, for example, like, I want to find a caterpillar, I'm going to do an investigation or a perception check, and the room is dark, it's going to be more difficult. It's going to have a higher difficulty rating. So that spell that you looked at just a moment ago, where you could produce flame, you can produce light, or you guys can use torches or tinder from your kit.
Right. Or Harry Potter.
Or Harry Potter might have something to light up. I think he can
Loomis.
shoot. Well, I don't know if he has that, but he can definitely fireball. Although I wouldn't recommend just shooting fireballs in a dark wooden place.
That.
Okay, but does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, you guys can also split up.
You hate that though.
Well, you know, it's just, it makes it complicated. I guess if you guys start to run out of time and you guys get desperate, absolutely something to consider. Each of you guys' speed is 30 feet. Each square represents 5 feet, okay? So there's you guys, okay? You guys have all descended the ladder. So we're going to say that this is turn 1.
So I can point over there to those boxes to look for them?
Sure.
Or do I want to get out of the room and go to a different room?
You can... Well, that's your decision. You can ask the party what you think they should do.
I want to find them. I don't know how to find them.
Right. What a statement. Yeah, I mean, so do you want to, like, look in this room?
Yeah, I do want to look in this
Okay. So we are going to move 5, 10, 15 spaces to the right. And we're going to, you can either do perception or investigation. Let's see who has the best at all this stuff. So you have a +3 in perception. Let's see if anybody has anything better than that. No, +3 Homelander. We can have all you guys roll too.
I have a 0.
+4, so Igawa's got a +4. Oh, Harry has a +5. Okay, so we're going to have Harry roll investigation.
Okay.
He gets a 7, so he gets 2 plus his 5. 7, not good. You're going to roll a 6 plus your 3. That's a 9. Not great. Gawa's going to roll a 6 plus her 3. Or was it 4? It was 4, so she gets a 10. And Homelander's going to roll a 7 plus his 3, which is a 10. So Igawa and Homelander both roll a 10. But unfortunately, you guys... Your guys' checks don't turn anything up. So either you failed in your checks or there isn't anything there. Now we'll say it's turn 2. I'm going to put a little turn counter up here for you. Turn 2 out of 10. So I'm going to say that you guys didn't find anything in this room. Okay? As far as you guys did, you guys searched the room, you guys checked the boxes, the furniture that's laid about, and it doesn't appear that there's anything in here.
Okay. So now we go to H2.
Okay. Let's see. We can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Okay.
And then we're going to have to go again. So we're going to be going into turn 4 here.
Oh, God.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we're going to be on turn 4 now.
So, like, the only thing I can do for this is just the investigation or perception?
Well, you have other skill checks, if you check the little cheat sheet I sent you, that you can do, but I'd say investigation and perception are the ones that make sense to me.
Okay.
You could do whatever you want. I'm not going to say that it'll do anything. Like, you know, you could be like Igawa and do a performance. That's an actual thing. It won't do anything.
Okay, what's in H2 now?
Okay, so we're going to have you guys do your rolls. Homelander, he rolls a total of 7. Harry rolls a 22. Sorry,
That's
Harry
good.
rolls a 22. Igawa rolls a 11. Harry thoroughly checks the room for every detail, and there's no caterpillars in that room. That's guaranteed.
She's lying to me. There's no caterpillars anywhere.
Why would she lie?
I don't know.
You guys are on turn 4. You've checked H1 and H2. H1 probably doesn't have anything. H2 definitely doesn't have anything. Now, from here, you can go to H3 or H4.
Let's go to H4. Less spaces.
Okay. So let's have you guys go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Yep.
You guys are in H4. Let's have you all do your checks again.
Okay. Does no one has a spell to bring out animals?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are probably too low level.
Okay.
All right. So let's have Homie roll. He rolls a 23.
Nice.
Igawa rolls a total of 12. Harry rolls a 24.
Wow, Harry. Did we find something?
Homie spots a little blue caterpillar hiding under a couch. So let's get a chance to hear back from our players.
Okay.
A caterpillar. Intriguing, I mutter softly. Kaitlyn and Igawa, please observe this creature carefully. Study its behavior and gather any information you can. It could be a clue to our mission. I bend down to take a closer look at the insect.
I just think it's funny that he's like, this could be a clue to our mission.
No.
I don't think he's one of those players who's just not listening to the DM as he just explains what's going on.
I watch as Homelander points out the caterpillar. I chuckle internally as I think of how it's funny that we, a group of powerful beings, are tasked with capturing such a small creature. Maintaining my composure, I suggest, why don't we try using my wand to gently lift it into the air? We can carefully capture it in a container, making sure not to harm the delicate little creature. At the thought of a tiny creature, my mind wanders momentarily to Hedwig, the beloved owl I left behind at Hogwarts.
I don't know who Hedwig is because I never actually watched Harry Potter. But based on your response, something sad, pet? Okay, well, this caterpillar reminds him of Hedwig. So, all right, so now you guys have to capture the caterpillar.
Okay.
In which you're going to, once again, use that cheat sheet. Look at your skills and determine who would be the best at catching this little creature. So you can look at these little skill checks too. Igawa has a +4 sleight of hand. Let's look at our other characters. You get a +5 to animal handling.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you're going to perform an animal handling check. Try and coax this little guy out from underneath this little fuzzy fella out from underneath the couch. All right, cross your fingers.
Good. God damn it.
5 plus a 5. That's a 10. Yeah, you made it.
Yay!
The little caterpillar cautiously comes out and you scoop it into your hands. He's about the size of a little kitten.
Where do we put it?
Just carry it.
Okay.
just carry it around. So you guys are in room H4. You are now on turn 5.
Okay. Is there anything on the map that indicates where?
Nope.
No. Okay. Just
Not that I know of.
luck-based.
Yeah, it's luck based.
All right. So we're going to
Creativity and luck.
H5.
All right. So you guys are going to start waddling over to H5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. You guys are in room H5. This room is dark.
Okay.
So you guys are going to have a harder time seeing. So keep that in mind as you make your checks. So before you make your checks, because they'll be at disadvantage, you probably want to have a light source.
Yes. Let's do a light source.
Okay, I believe you've got...
Produce flame.
Let's take a look at that. A flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains at a duration and harms neither you nor your equipment. Spread light in 10-foot radius, or an additional 10 feet. Very good. Yeah, so you can have a little flame with you.
Yeah.
I would move the caterpillar. No, you're holding the caterpillar, so I would move the caterpillar to somebody else. You gotta think about this stuff.
So I'm holding caterpillar.
Yeah, let that caterpillar, give that caterpillar to somebody else.
Okay, I'm gonna give the caterpillar over to Harry.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do produce flame.
All right. Now this is a cantrip, which means you can do it as many times as you want. And it's going to last for 10 minutes, so it's going to last plenty of time. We're not going to have to worry about it. So the room lights up with the light of the flickering flame, and you guys have a better field of vision. And so now we can start investigating the room, starting with Homie. Rolls a 13. Igawa rolls a 6. Harry rolls a 24. Harry does spot a little caterpillar trying to run along the carpet. So once again, you guys are going to be tasked with capturing it. You do have the best animal handling bonus, but you also have the little flame in your hand.
So what's Harry's sheet look like?
All right, let's take a look at Harry's spells. A spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. The hand lasts for the duration or until you dismiss it as an action. The hand vanishes if it is ever more than 30 feet away from you. You can use this action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object. Open an unlocked door or container, store, retrieve an item. This is basically to reach something that you physically cannot reach.
So can Harry use his mage hand to capture the caterpillar?
Yes.
Or what's firebolt?
No.
No.
That shoots a firebolt.
Okay.
We're not firebolting the poor little caterpillar. Instant loss. Yeah, he can do mage hand. But even if he did use mage hand, I would still have him do sleight of hand or dexterity or an animal handling check. He would just be using mage hand from a distance. So I'm not sure that that would make the most sense strategically.
Okay, what's Igawa's? I just want to see what their things are. Maybe we should have this like printed out for me.
Maybe.
Could it be easier than going back and forth?
This is actually like 5 pages for each of these guys.
Never mind.
She doesn't have any spells, but she has sleight of hand, which is not as good of a bonus as your animal handling.
No. And then Homelander doesn't have any flame thingy to light up the room.
I mean, he has a torch.
Oh, he has a torch.
I mean, you're gonna be fine. I didn't mean to make you think that you can't catch this caterpillar.
No, yeah.
I just wanted you to be aware that you can only hold one at a time.
Right, which is why I'm thinking of who can light the room.
Well, you just catch them and then you pass them to the other players. They're just gonna hold them like a barrel of kittens. All right,
But
Bobby.
you're saying that I can't do my flame and catch the caterpillar at the same time?
No, I'm saying you can, but you can only hold one caterpillar at a time.
Yeah, and here he has the caterpillar.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm confused.
What are you confused about? I don't know what you...
So I can go catch the caterpillar?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what I want to do.
It's never an issue. All right. So we're going to have you try to do another animal handling check to coax that little guy out.
Go.
You rolled a
Oh.
17.
Yay.
That's way more than you needed. You scoop up that little boy, and you guys have caught your second caterpillar. You guys are halfway through at 5 turns.
Wow, great job, Kaitlyn.
Well done.
Now, as you can see, you can go south to H3 or up to H6.
Yeah.
Also, I'd pass that caterpillar off.
Yeah, I give it to someone else.
Okay. Where are you guys going to go next?
We're going to go to H6.
Okay.
Come here, Happy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. You guys are in H6. Lit by your flame,
Yes.
you investigate
H6.
the area. Homelander gets a 24. Igawa gets a 15. Harry gets a 18. You guys all do a really good job of searching H6, but it's just full of a bunch of old furniture and no caterpillars.
Wow. H7.
Oh, hold on. I keep track of the turns here. So that was turn 6. And now you guys are on turn 7. All right, turn 7, H7. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, let's go and do
And then you can leave immediately. We'll say you get more space after. All right. You guys search the room. Doesn't matter. I need to do like a drawing of just Homelander, Igawa, Harry, and you just like searching a dusty old room for caterpillars.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be funny.
And then
have the little caterpillars
Yeah.
like different colors and like wiggly wobbly.
people will be like, "What kind of stupid bullshit is this?" But you know,
It's great.
I won't have lied.
Yeah, that's
I've
true.
told the truth. All right, so Homie rolls a 17. Igawa rolls a... I can't remember these numbers. +4. Okay, +4. Okay. Igawa rolls a 14. Harry rolls a 5. No, it's fine. Because you find a little caterpillar just behind you guys trying to scoot its little self up the wall with its little plunger feet.
Under feet.
Yeah, I imagine that's what caterpillars have. My entomology is not great. Is it entomology?
Entomology, yeah, animals.
Okay. I don't know
Or
if it's different
insects, I
for.
should say.
I don't know if it's different for bugs. All right. So, do you want to try to catch this little
I do.
friend? All right. So we're gonna have you roll, and you roll a 20, a natural 20, which is an automatic success. I imagine that like a little heart emoji appears above the caterpillar,
He
and it
loves
just
me.
lands on your head.
Yes, that's where he's gonna stay. Can
you're
we
gonna have
keep him there?
Yes.
Just on my head. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be your new character icon. Will just now have a caterpillar at all times.
With a pink caterpillar on my head.
All right, and we're gonna have you guys move that remaining 5 feet back to H6 because you guys still have to check out H5. H3. You're correct. You gotta go through H5, get down to H3. It is currently
8.
turn 8. So you guys are gonna start moving. I'm gonna have you guys take the fastest path.
Yeah.
We can have you guys dash as well. So dash is where you take your action to move more if you need to. So we'll see if we have to do that. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll say that you guys dash. So you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Nice.
All right, so you guys have made it into the final room. It is now turn 9. You guys have basically this turn and the next turn to find the last caterpillar.
Okay.
Oh dear, we are really getting down to the last few seconds, Asagi states nervously.
Don't worry, Igawa. I know that our team will come through. Harry states, trying to reassure Igawa.
Homelander rolls his eyes without his team seeing. The act of searching for caterpillars wearing his interest down quickly.
So we're going to have you guys search this little musty room as we've been doing. The musk. Homie rolls a 21. Igawa rolls a 5. And Harry rolls a 14. Homelander points out the last caterpillar sitting proudly upon this chair in the corner of the room.
Yes.
Oh, jolly gee shucks. There it is, the last caterpillar.
So we're going to have you do an animal handling check. Now remember, all 4 of you guys can take your action on this last turn. Okay, so we're going to have you start with your animal handling check. And you're going to roll a 12 plus your modifier of 5. So a total of 17. And you guys win. You guys won. All right. So you guys have accomplished the challenge. All right. So you guys have successfully completed the challenge, and the shop owner, Madam Culp, is absolutely delighted and declares you guys as winners. You guys have gained some renown.
After completing Madam Culp's challenge, I breathe a sigh of relief. My heart drums with a mix of excitement and gratitude that we earned the trust of Madam Culp. I turn my attention to Homelander. Your leadership in solving the riddles has proven crucial, Commander. I comment with respect. My eyes then shift to Igawa Asagi. Your ninja skills were essential, Miss Asagi. And lastly, I express gratitude towards Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn, your fine touch with animals really came through for us.
Commander. Harry has also decided that you guys have a whole crowd around you.
Although it's that is.
We'll go with it. Yeah.
Homelander heaves a sigh of relief as our victory confirms how capable and determined our group is. With an air of pride and authority, I nod towards Art, commending us for our quick thinking and diligent efforts in completing Madam Culp's challenge.
I like how Homelander decides that I commend him.
Yeah.
He decides for me that I commend him.
Bringing our discussion back to the real world, I recall our urgent responsibility in locating Ryan before anyone else can exploit or harm our son.
Ryan!
Our son.
Where's my son? Where is my son?
What is... They weren't doing this before.
No, are they tired?
It's late. They're getting tired. All right, well, let's see what Igawa has to say.
So
my
funny.
God. Yeah, that's... Me and the players... Me and the party is going to have a little talk after this. All right, calm down. All right. So something's happening where they're trying to, like, include, like, people from their universes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a
sit down.
We're going to have a little fireside chat. Like, guys, I appreciate the in-universe references, but, like...
Where's my son?
Where's Butcher?
Oh, my God. That is so funny.
Upon exiting the challenges provided by Madame Culp, Igawa couldn't help but feel pride swell within her.
She likes using words like swell.
Yeah.
Our success had brought recognition to our group, as I had hoped. She exhales deeply and womanly smiles at her party as she voices, "Well done, all of you. We overcame yet another difficult trial." Igawa turns to Homelander. Although she does resist his power and impulsions, she can't help but find a weird sense of satisfaction in his leadership. Leader, do you think we shall receive our reward now, or shall we continue scanning the night market for possible hints to this mystery?
And womanly
Me?
smiles at her party as she voices, womanly smiles? What is womanly
I don't
smiles?
know.
Why does she keep calling me master? It's Dungeon Master. All right, that's
There we
a
go,
very,
that's good.
really good response.
That's a very good response.
She didn't go off the deep end.
No. Do we do all of the challenges now to get all of the recognition?
You can, but actually something is about to happen.
Oh no.
Oh no. But we are going to have to wait until our next session to see exactly what that is. And God willing, it is more exciting than catching caterpillars. We will see you next time.